of 22.46 from St Andrews, Isaac Cooper. Introducing the finalists for event 60, the men's 400 metre individual medley. In lane 0 from Corford Aquatics, Tyler Theodore. In lane 1 from Marion, Harrison Bedell. In lane 2 from Warringah Aquatic, Luke Higgs. In lane 3 from Sopak, Seabon Lee. In lane 4 from Nunawading, Lewis Clarebert. In lane 5 from Nunawading, William Petrick. In lane 6 from Nunawading, Samuel Higgs. In lane 7 from Nunawading, Oscar Kreutzberger. In lane 8 from Surrey Park, Tannen Kursadim. In lane 9 from Nunawading, Joshua Cairns. These are your finalists for event 60, the men's 400 metre individual medley.
And we're off and racing in the time final of the men's 400 metre individual medley. This could be the race of the meet. We've been looking forward to this all week long. And in the centre of the pool, Lewis Clarebert and William Petrick going out nice and strong, with Seabon Lee, a fellow Olympian, joining in the party, sitting in third place.
And it's pretty tight between Lewis and William in 4 and 5. There's only 0.1 of a second separating those two. They have a significant lead over the rest of the field. Seabon Lee sitting in that third position as Lewis just starts to edge ahead of Will in this butterfly leg. It looks to be Lewis who will take out that first 100 metres in a time of 54.55. It's Will sitting second, 55.37. So we'll see what happens during this backstroke leg.
So we saw William Petrick earlier this evening in that 200 metre breaststroke, taking out the state title here at our 2026 Mattioli Victorian Open Long Course Championships. He's backing up into this 400 metre individual medley to race his clubmate Lewis Clarebert. And they're attacking this backstroke leg nice and strongly. Lewis was our 200 butterfly champion earlier in the meet, so it's no surprise to see that he had the lead after the butterfly leg. Will's trying to stay with him in this backstroke because we know that Will's breaststroke is really strong.
Yeah, Will tends to have a really strong second half of the 400 medley. He's sitting just on the feet of Lewis at this point in time. As we come down, they've hit the halfway point. Both athletes looking really strong. It's 157.07 for Lewis, and Will with a wonderful underwater there. He's actually come up onto Lewis. It's 158.43, but it doesn't matter because he gained the distance off that wall and has taken the lead.
This is some world-class swimming from both our swimmers out in front through that opening 200. Now Seabon Lee is making his move in this breaststroke leg to try and chase down Lewis Clarebert, but out in front it is all William Petrick. We saw him put together a great 200 breaststroke earlier today. He's using that breaststroke speed to his advantage. He's now got a 5 metre lead over both Lewis and Seabon as they make their way through that 250 metre turn. So Seabon Lee is the big mover in this breaststroke leg. He's holding ground on Will Petrick and starting to make some moves in this second 50 of breaststroke. He was sitting well back at that 200 metre mark, but he's closed the difference to Will Petrick as we work our way into this breaststroke to freestyle turn.
What a wonderful breaststroke leg it was there from Will, 3:15.90. Seabom Lee has taken second, 3:19.36. And touching third was Samuel Higgs, 3:21.81. So it's some lead changes throughout that breaststroke leg, but it's all Will Petrick out in front.
So he stayed with Lewis in the butterfly and backstroke, then accelerated away in that breaststroke leg. Seabom Lee tried to respond and has now moved into second place, but it is all Will Petrick out in front, and he's in control of this 400-metre individual medley state title here at our 2026 Matiola Victorian Open Long Course Championships. He's got a 5-metre lead over Seabom Lee with 25 metres left to swim. He's brought in that 6-beat kick. He's finishing off the race nice and strongly. He's underneath that false start rope. He's putting together a really impressive performance here tonight. A fantastic 200 breaststroke earlier, and now he takes out the state title in the 400-metre individual medley as well. Seabom Lee in second and Samuel Higgs in third. Announcing the medal winners for event 59, the women's 200-metre individual medley. Winner of the bronze medal from Sopak, Heidi Schumack. Winner of the silver medal from Swimming Metro Northeast,